Okay, so far we have implemented audio settings and it's working fine. We have different sliders for effects volume, voice volume, etc. But still there is no way to save and load these settings, and that's what we are going to work on today. Right, now the audio settings, if I had changed some of the settings, I should be able to load it when I start up the game. So that means I have to do it somewhere like maybe the game instance, for example. So let me open the game instance. Okay, and also audio options, we already have it here. Right, now here we have all the things set up to modify the audio volume and everything, but we haven't implemented the apply option or reset to default option or cancel option as in here, apply reset to default back. So back is already working, of course. Right, so what I'm going to do is, only if I press apply, the changed settings will be applied, otherwise they will be reset back to the previous values. Alright, so now let's implement the apply option, and in the options page let me open the option widget, the main option widget. Here we have apply, reset to default and back buttons, and we have implemented these for example the apply option like this. We call apply event through this BPI options panel interface on the active option panel. That means it could be the graphics option or display option or audio options. So we have to implement this BPI options panel in the audio options. So let's go to class settings, BPI options panel. Right, now let me show you, these are the events we have implemented: has unapplied changes, reset and apply. Those are the functions that we have in the options panel. Now let's get started with apply. First we need to compile, then only we can implement those events. Apply. Right, now when I implement this, it will automatically be called by the apply button that we have in the options panel. This part, because these buttons are common to all three option panels, all four option panels actually. Right, so how do we apply? Okay, so here actually we have implemented this on volume changed, on music volume change, this on SFX volume change, these events. So yeah, when we apply, actually when we apply, we have to do the same, and also we need to save that data into persistent memory, so that in the next time when we load the game, they can be loaded into the game. For example, if I set the master volume to 0 in this session and apply, in the next time when the game is loaded, that should be in the 0 level automatically. Okay, so again I need volume master, music, and sfx and voice. Get value. Oh wait, make it context sensitive. Here we need to get the access the slider and get value like this, and we can call on master volume changed. Right, similarly we can do the same thing for other buttons, other sliders. Here we have to call on music volume changed. Actually this step is maybe redundant because we are already changing those values, but let's just complete it like this for now. On music volume changed, this one is on sfx volume changed, and this one is on voice volume changed. Right, then also we need to save these settings into the permanent storage. So for that I'll implement a function in game instance called like me through the BPI game instance blueprint interface. So like this, save audio settings. Okay, so here as inputs we need master volume, but I'll just master volume. Okay, I'll just use wall. I'm feeling lazy. Okay, and also we need another two options for audio language, subtitle language, and subtitle enabled. And this is option line. So in the option line we have get selected level. This returns an integer, and also we have initialize option, that is also there also we have an integer. So I'll define this audio language, subtitle language, and subtitle enable values as integers. Here audio language, subtitle language, subtitle enabled. Right, now these are the settings we require to save, we need to save. So let's implement this in the game instance. This is graphic settings, audio settings. Okay, so in order to save this, we need a save file. So let's define one. Let me create save files, and I'll put this save game states also into that folder, because I need all the save files in a single folder. Save game, I'll call it SV audio or options, because who knows, maybe for gameplay options also we might need a save file to save them. Okay, now here we need variables, just like in here: master volume, music, SFX, voice, audio languages, and subtitle language and subtitle enabled. Master vol. Apparently I don't think I have a way to copy them, so I have to keep making. Audio language should be an integer. Also integer. Also integer. Right. Now in the game instance, first we have to check, does save game exist? Oh wait, right, I'll call it SV underscore options. If it does, we can simply call load game from slot, and we have to use the same name, so I'll make literal string SV options. In that way we can prevent mistakes, right? And promote this to a variable. No, I'm gonna cast this into a SV options type, then promote to a variable as SV options. I don't think we need as. If there is no save file, I'm gonna create one. Create save game object using SV options and set it as this variable, right? And in either way, let's go read out note here. Now I think it would be better if we promote this to this part to a macro, because later on we might need another event to load the option settings as well, so we can use the same code. Right, so let me collapse this part. Load options. Okay, then we can get SV options and wait, I need to set the default values of these into 1 1 1 1, so that even when I don't have a save file, by default I will have the values as 1, not as 0 when the first time we are going to use this or load the options. Okay, set master volume, set music volume, set SFX volume, set voice volume, set audio language, set subtitle language, set subtitle enabled. Right, now select them all and let's align to left and distribute vertically so they have the same spacing. And this is regarding the language settings, so I'll put it over here. These are volumes. Okay, wait, here let's save this to a variable. Option save slot. Because when we load it also we have to use the same name, and I don't need to make any mistakes of using a wrong name, a different name. Okay, this is volumes, this is language and subtitle. Alright, so after setting these values, what we have to do is we have to save game to slot. And the slot name is option, and save options. This is what we need to save. Okay, now we can connect this event in the audio options, apply button. So we can get game instance and call apply, no, save audio settings. Like this. Again we can use the same values: master volume, music volume, SFX and voice, like this. And what about these? So them also we can, oh wait, I made a mistake here. Right, did we bind any events to those audio language and subtitle language? I didn't assign any callbacks to them. Right, and we have to do that actually. Okay, so they are option lines, and there I have also this one value changed event dispatcher. I'm calling it like this, but at that time I didn't had a parameter here. Yeah, that level. This should be an integer, right? And I should return this level variable. And because of this change it might affect other settings that I have already implemented, but it shouldn't be a problem. They should work as they have implemented in their respective option panels. Right, now here sign callbacks. Okay, I'll get the audio language, find event to on value changed. Let's create an event on audio language changed. Just like before. Let me connect the execution while like this. So what we have to do here is, well, at the moment we don't have any implementation for this because we don't have different audio languages or different subtitle systems, so at a subtitle system at all. So I'm gonna leave this function empty for now, but I'm gonna create the event. We can do the same thing. On subtitle language changed, and duplicate again, let's rename this on subtitle enabled changed. Okay, so when we have an implementation, we can implement the actual event here. So for now it's blank, but anyway, now that I have assigned callbacks for the language and subtitle options, when I apply, I can access them as well. And call, first we need to get level option and call on value change, the relevant value change event. On audio language changed for this one, and on subtitle language or subtitle enabled changes for this one. On subtitle language, oh, here we have a typo. Should be you. Right, and we can use these levels to save. Okay, and that's the save part. Right, now let's play the game one more time. Go to audio and apply. So everything is kind of in the middle. I'll make this to second option, apply, back, and close. Oh wait, we have an error. State plant manager. How does that happen? Right, let's simply add a isValid node here. But still right, I'll just leave this isValid node for now. I don't want to spend time on fixing that issue. So anyway, when I go here, and I already applied, so what I wanted to test is if we have a save file created. Let's check. Under saved we should have, oh no, we don't have options. Why not? Oh, sorry, we haven't connected this anywhere. Right, now let's test. Set them in the middle, everything, this to second option, apply, and go back and stop the game. Now let's see. Okay, here we have SV options. I don't think we can read them in Word file. No. text editor. Okay. Alright, now the loading part. But this episode has already taken 30 minutes, so half an hour, so I think it would be better if I cover the loading audio settings part in the next episode. And thanks for watching. So as always, project files will be available for the download and link would be in the description below. And if you would like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. And see you in another episode. Goodbye.